Good morning, everyone from New Zealand. Hi, it is Rob here from Woodward Games, and today is an exciting day. We have Woodward Games, doing a live stream. Well, no, that's not the exciting part. What are we here for? Okay, remember, it's the morning for me, bloody early. I slept probably about 4 or 5 hours last night. Don't double check. Yep, that's the one. Sweet. Okay, so what are we here for? Union Hookers versus the Barbarians, the final of their, what do you call it? League match. No, yeah, whatever. You know, just watch. Just go and watch, okay? Okay, so let's have a look. So we're going to the Unions. Okay, there's a bit of a problem at the moment because remember, I'm looking at the release candidate version. Hey, Oscar! Saludos desde Nueva Zelanda. How's it going, Oscar? Okay, so we got, at the moment, hey, Oscar, for you. Is the chat working for you in the Union? I tried last night and it wasn't working. I did an update of the release candidate and then I can't see anything again. Can you see the chat in the Union? I'm not too sure if you can because I can't see a thing. I type anything like testing and it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm using the release candidate version. So it's a little bit buggy and it's before it goes to the public. We're fortunate that there's a lot of us that we can actually use it to test things out. But yeah, because if I leave this and go back in again, go to the grounds, go to Union, my message will disappear. And where is it? Okay, yep, it's disappeared. But we're just going to come back to the rep teams. We've been doing quite well. So let's go have a look at our fourth division. We've got 14. The problem with the chat is not working in the normal version. Okay, so it's not in the normal version either. So hopefully that gets fixed so we can gossip and talk and have fun and so that Loco Moho, he can start drinking and randomly ranting in the chat. They're always fun. It usually happens on the weekend, but he did it yesterday. Which was funny. It's like, oh, it's early to be drinking. Okay, so this is Unicorn Hookers 4th division team. 4th division, 4th team, whatever it is. We actually won our game 61-0. Bagpipes rehearsal, yes. 61-0. This is what we won the final. So that goes up into Division 2 now. Our 3rd team. Okay, that one went and changed. We won our final 56-0. Next league and 40. So why does that one not change? Maybe that one just happened. Okay, we won this one too. Our 2nd division won 53-0 against Tula Royals. But more importantly, I don't actually have any bagpipes. All I have is I got my boom and I got a drum roll and of course my record scratch. I got cricket. Oh, it's the morning here. So what do? We got a restart. That's all I have for sound effects. I can't actually hear it because I don't have my headphones on today. So let's go look at the 1st division team. How did it go? Okay, so Italy United beat This Is Union S 50-0 for the relegation. You can't be relegated in this division because this is the very first ever final. This is the very first ever division promotion game. So we will be going up. If I saw in the lobby here, this is reverse 2. Division Rep Team 3 won their promotion playoff and will be promoted to Division 2. So it's gone up. Rep Team 2 also promoted. So this is going to be interesting. Our baby teams, our younger teams. See how they go because they're going to be against the winners of other divisions. Yes, next season is going to be brilliant. It's going to be great. But anyway, so if we go to the rep teams here, when does the game start? Game starts in about 9 minutes from now. Man, slept so little last night. Okay, so if we go to the fixtures, we can see the very, very first match, Unicorn Hookers won 32-0. This is when there's no one around. There's basically myself and Evictor Royals. We had our players on the team because there's no other players we could choose from because of the nominations. It was all mixed up and everything, so we had to change our player nominations ourselves. Okay, because when we first arrived, it was like this guy wasn't in here, he was somewhere else, and there was like a fly half somewhere. It's just crazy. But now, these are my players that I have, and Victor Royals also, yes, he also included his players to help with the team. And it says, as an RA release candidate version, I won't be surprised if the promotions are not in effect. Maybe, well, they should be in effect because, because it's actually like the real version. So they're testing it to see if the promotion works too. So that should be working. If it doesn't work, it'll be a bit strange. Otherwise, if it's not ready now, it won't be ready when it's in the public release. So, yeah. Well, hopefully it does work. So, what surprises me, though, is if we go to the second team, you can't actually see the result. You got the results, but you can't see what the league results were, what happened in the third versus fourth match. We don't know what happened there. Okay? And I can't vote either for our barbarian bashing tactic. Okay? So again, we can't use any tactic. This is the default tactic, unfortunately. So that's not good. So we can't vote for barbarian bashing tactics. Anyway, that's life. So it's going to be an interesting. So first game against the Barbarians, we won 32-0. The second game we were visiting, we won 34-13. That was a bit closer. And now let's go check out the teams and everything that's coming along. We've got 5 minutes, and we'll go to the match and let's have a look. What's the weather like? Overcast and calm. Yeah. Unicorn Hookers against the Barbarians, Rep Team 2. So looking at these lineups, Grant Osborne against, we've got this prop, a 33 prop, 1,200. He's a legendary player against his prop there, 78. He's 35, which means he's aged and his stats are declining a little too, which is good for us. For Unicorn Hookers, yes. And then we have the prop. Also, they both got shitloads of experience. They're both legendary players. The thing is, with this prop, he may have declined just a little bit. Probably nothing very significant at all. If they're 34 years old, they're still good. When they're 35, that's when they drop a lot more. So that's why, unless they're like star players, and they're still quite good. Okay, this one here, we have, okay, he's a hooker, but it says hooker, but he's actually he's one of the best props, apart from Osborne. And, God, who's this player? I can't remember. Can't remember. Let's go. Oh, you can't see who the player. It'd be good to be able to know who the players are from. You can actually do it if you go to, where the hell is it? Leave the match. Rep teams. Okay, and this is, Invicta Royals. Yes, this is Invicta Royals. I think I voted for this one here too. Yeah, lots of votes going on. Woohoo! This is the thing. Okay, we do have a vote here. This is Phil voting for Phil. But it doesn't mean he's voting, he thinks this player is best in this position. No, it could be for the number 1 or the number 3, okay? And it's also good to have him voting for example, his player for the bench. There's going to be a whole lot of tactics and things we need to think of in advance. Thinking of, where is it? Going back to the fixtures. Yeah, so that's Invicta Royals. How did I not remember that? Go to the match. Got 3 minutes until it begins. Yes, hopefully it works. Starting. So we've got Invicta Royals. So he's actually a really good prop. He's only got 500 matches, but still the other side has got the same, so not to worry. We have Navarrete also. I think this might be Woodward Saints. Look at this. 1,920. This is my player, I think, from Woodward Saints from memory. I'm going to change the name of Woodward Saints next season. Just wait. Look at that. He's been in my youth team. He's 32, but he's still in my youth team that I do all of my ladder matches. I've kept him in there. I want him to hit the 2,000 mark, which means he's probably been the player that's played the most ever. I've had him in league matches, in cup matches, in youth matches. Because my youth all of my ladder matches, I use it. My youth team, except for this dude. So yeah, he's 203. If we look at the height of his their locks, our locks 203 versus 200, and we have a 207 versus a not even 200. This is good for us. This is very good for us. Buckler on the wing, 1,000 matches, an 80 flanker versus a 75. Same age, less matches. That's going to influence. And he's a short flanker. Okay. Ponting, can't remember whose that is. 202. He's actually a good lock, but I put him on I think he's been positioned as a flanker. Otherwise, I could have him as a lock. I'd prefer to have him as a lock, but because of nominations, he's nominated as a flanker, so we can only have him in the flanker position, unfortunately. So, right, we're going to put him there. Still tall flanker, and he does very well. Against another 200 flanker, yep, that's good. An 85 number 8, and 85 number 8 versus a 78 flanker. He's 33. This is one of my level 10 star players. He's 28. He still has to grow. When he's 29, 30, 31, 32, he's going to keep increasing. He's going to be probably the second player to hit level 90. There's only one player I know that was mine, which I did a video about, that hit level 90. This, I think, is going to be the second player to hit level 90, which is pretty crazy. And the match is beginning. Ooh, have I got any sound effects to start off? No, I deleted my trumpet sounding. Okay, we didn't get to see the rest of the players, but not to worry. Here it is. Let's go. Come on, Oscar. Vamos. Okay, so who kicked off there? This is the problem. I think they kicked off. Yeah, they kicked off. Because we've got the green shirts, which I think is because of the number 1 player. Whoever's the number 1, the team is that color's shirt. So the number 1 is one of my teams, which means 2 scrums in a row, and I know our scrum is really good. Look at this. We're just going to roll. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to vote on our tactic. Poole going through there, crossing him. That's Darren Belmont's player. O'Dwyer, Darren Belmont. Yes, his player. Okay, it's unicorn hookers together, but I just yes, 5-0, 7 minutes. Thank you very much. Logan crossing him. This is one of Darren Belmont's very good players. He's a center. And in our last match, unfortunately, I said, yes, Darren Belmont, Phil. He ordered his players in the nomination so I could use him. I'm like, yes, so I put him in there. And I was excited to see him in the first match against Italy United. And he got injured in the first 10 minutes or so. Talon, does he go over? Yes. 2 tries in 13 minutes. 10-0. Come on, crossing him. You've got look at that kicking skill. Look at that kicking skill. That is awesome. That is brilliant. Okay, so this is a good start. So we have Unicorn Hookers, it's a ruck. Who's got it? It's out. Lomu. Jonah Lomu. Yep. He kicks it out. Okay, how's the line out going? This is going to be interesting. Okay, threw it way down the back because he knew. I don't know if they had the opportunity, if the Barbarians had the opportunity to choose their tactics. Because obviously they've actually got the ball for the first time, and nice, crutched. That's what we want. We want turnovers. Be interesting to know if they did actually have their tactic going. Okay, so they're kicking it away. I think they might have the default tactic, maybe. And it was just lucky that they threw it to his number 8. Okay, what's going to happen here? Is it going all the way down the back? Okay, went in the middle, but they still won it. They've got an injured player because they've got number 2 in there, number 22 in there. So I didn't see anything pop up saying who was injured. Ooh, the fullback got hit. Fortunately, there it is. They're number 6, their flanker. Ooh, look at my. Okay, I'm used to saying my because when I'm usually doing this, it's like my team. So like I say my number 2, my number 10. It's ours, I know. It's just habit. Terrible habit of 3 years of streaming. I'll get used to it. Okay, so we've got my flank. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that. Pushed over. Osborne. Great pushover try there. Brilliant. 17-0. We've got 3 tries already. Brilliant. And Logan crossing him. Darren Belmont's kicking is great. Look at that guy there. He's like he's doing the exorcist. Oh, look at that creative. That was good. That was a good chip behind us. Fortunately, the flanker, the fullback got it. And he kicks it out. Did it go out? Yes. Okay, what's going to happen here? In the middle, turnover. Was it a turnover? Okay, we did something illegal there because they got the scrum. And it's a scrum turnover. Yes! This is the first ever final in the relegation. So this is going very well. And it's already 40 minutes in. Don't kick it out. He's going to kick it out. No, it's a turnover. It's a turnover. Okay, they're going to kick it out because they're worried. Like this. Have you noticed that the injury notice appears more than once and always in the same side? Even when the second half, the banners... Yes, that does happen a lot. I've noticed that. Now, I don't think anyone's mentioned it in the chat, in the bug section. I keep seeing it. Oh yeah. I think they know about it, but yeah, they probably do. Okay, it says next half in 0 seconds. Okay, there's another little bug there. Yeah, so it does, and this time the injury appeared after, which is interesting. Okay, so we kick off and we're deep in their end, and we've got it back, have we? No, we did have it back. Someone committed a foul or whatever you call them, a penalty. Okay, so we won the line out. Thank you very much, because we threw it in. This is what I like. Penalty kick for touch. I don't like kicking for penalties ever, because it's only 3 points. I prefer always to go for the try and the conversion. So I'm glad that happened. Paul after the Villalobos. Wolf Village. And Paul, he just goes over. There he is. Martin Paul. He's just going over. And another conversion. 26-0. This is going well. And here's the kickoff into our section. Yep, there it appears again in the corner. You have the injury reappearing. Maybe it happens at the same time, but in the second half. Because this injury happened in the first part. Oh, Jonah Lomu getting a try in the final as Jonah Lomu. Yes. And he's young. He's 25 or 24, 25, around there. And he's already level 80. So I'm looking forward to him being another huge, huge player. Okay, 31-0. This is going well. And I don't know what's happening to his arms, but he's excited too. Who can control and decide the tactics of the Union team? For the tactics of the Union team, I'll show you when this game finishes. the union members vote. I can put a tactic, you can put a tactic, other people. Lomu! Oh, he just about breaks through. Lomu, come on. So, and they have got, was that us? No, it was they. They've got another injury because it appears on the same side. So their other flanker. So this scrum is going to be weaker. The lineout's going to be weaker. Okay, and we got it back. That's good. So, and what you do is everyone, if you want, you can have your own tactic and then you vote for the tactic that's the best. Crossing him, he could have done it. Crossing him could have kept going to get a try, but he was generous. And, yep, he passed it to the guy that was surrounded by other players. Ooh, Villalobos. Gibbons, up and under. What's going to happen? Are we going to get it? Lomo, second try. Thank you very much. Navarrete, our lock, has just been injured. I don't actually know who that might be one of Belmont's players. Lomu, going for the third try. Going for the third try in the match, and he jumps to the side. That's a mess. And we're doing the exorcist celebration with their They should include the celebration as something paid in the future. Oh, I'd pay for it. Okay, we're in a scrum. This is 43-0. This is going very well for us. We've got this wrapped up. Ooh, their scrum was quite good. Actually pushing us back. Paul, give it to Talon. He's got his arms up in the... Oh, Dwyer, is he going to get caught? He's like, yes, look at this. Another try. This is with Belmont, Darren Belmont's player. There he is. Ooh, he's missed 4 out of 8. I've noticed the conversion kicking hasn't been very good in the what do you call it? The bloody league things, union rep leagues. We have won, everyone. Yes, we have won. It's 48 more against the Barbarians number 1 team. We did it. Let's continue. What happens when we click this? So this is level 1. Let's have a look. Congratulations. We won the league. Exactly. Let's go watch the replay. No, let's go to the timeline. So, Dwyer gets a try. He missed the conversion. I didn't notice that. I'm just happy we got a try. Talon got the second try. Got the conversion. Osborne got a try. Crossing him. Got the conversion. So it was 19-0 at halftime. 24, Martin Poole. 24 got a try. Another conversion. Lomo, the first of his 3 tries. He saves the best to the end. It's like, yeah, okay, we've given you time to have your chance, and now John Lomo's like, okay, I'm going to show you how it's done, boys. Watch this. And Lomo's second try. Navarrete got an injury. Hopefully that doesn't continue into I don't think it continues into the real life matches. I don't think so. Conversion, Lomo, O'Dwyer. Look at that. Let's look at the match stats. 78% to 22%. They only had 3% in our half. And that was with kickoff. I'm pretty sure that was kickoff. And that was the only time they're in our side. And the rest of it, 46% there, and 51% of the time we were in their 22. That is amazing. Quickly look at player stats. Just going through here. I won't bother with that. Overview. So, if we leave the match, what happens? We go to the rep teams. Go to the league. And automatically we say next rep league season. So we won it, and then where's the celebration? Where is the celebration? We want celebrations, devs. You know it. And you should keep it just for a couple, just so we can savor we can see the results of the league, and just so we can take screenshots and everything like that. But we can still see the fixtures, and that's what's important. We won 48-0. We came out in a big way. 32-0, 34-13, and then when it came to the final, let's give it everything, 48-0. So if we go to the lobby, it should say, okay, this is in the reverse. Rep Team 1 won their promotion playoff and will be promoted to Division 2. Yes, this is the one that we're worried about. Not worried about, we want. Our rep team. Did you use the tactic cards? Now, this is interesting. There are no tactic cards at the moment in Union rep teams. So if we go to the rep team match, go here, it's locked. And at the moment, there's no way to use the tactic cards. Like, whose tactic cards? I think in the future, maybe, is like, maybe people don't. I think I remember somewhere. If not, it's a brilliant idea I just made up. But I remember in a conversation online somewhere where members of the union, they can like donate lower level cards or something like level 1 cards or level 2, whatever cards you want, level 1 cards, and they join together, and then if you have, I don't know, 10 level 1 cards or whatever, it becomes a level 2 card for the union. And then those cards, or if you have a donated level 2 card and you get 10, for example, level 2 cards, and you get a level 3 card. So I think that could be something in the future, but since this has just been released, this is all that is happening. So there's no tactics cards. So it's like the basic juice of the team. So they don't have tactic cards, we don't have tactic cards. That's why it's locked. So maybe in the future there's going to be something about cards they planned. I remember like months ago they mentioned it, but it hasn't happened. It's not going to happen for a while because it hasn't been mentioned recently. Now about the tactics, if we go to the game plan, okay, so this is a default, and default. There's a these are the tactics. There's a balanced one. I don't know what. Can we have a look at it? This is the balanced one. We can't change anything here. So this is the balanced one. You can go check out the bits and pieces. Stretch. This is the basic. It does like 14%, except for creative 16. Okay. So this is the basic one, a default one, balanced. Backs dominant. I'm going to look at this one. Territory, touch, up and under. Okay, so this is backs not dominant. Okay, so a bit more expensive here. Everywhere. So everywhere it's expensive maybe. Okay. And the other one is forwards dominant. So these are default ones. And what I did is I created a, what do you call it? I created a tactic called Barbarian Bashing, which unfortunately I couldn't vote on because it's not working. So what you do is like, I'm a member of the Unicorn Hookers, so I've got one vote. So I can vote for balanced or backs dominant or forward dominant, new regime. I created this one in case someone wanted to have their own tactic, basically. But I don't know if it's only me that can edit it. Because what you can use, create new game plan, this costs 10 tokens from the club. So anyone can do it. I don't know if you can do it or anyone else can do it. Not too sure. We will see it. This is new. But since there's not many people, there's me, Invicta Royals, Durham. We're the only 3 teams that can vote or do anything at the moment. So basically, you can't click on. So what I do is I can vote for my one, I can vote for your one, a default one, and whichever tactic has the most votes is the tactic that's used. Okay, so and that's how it works. So I have tons of level 1 cards I will never use. I can do same here. I've got, actually, let's go have a look. How many level 1 cards have I got in tactics? Let's go to tactics. Level 1. Down here somewhere. Okay, 7, 6, 2, 3. Because sometimes I use them in... I try and get rid of them. Sometimes I use them in friendly matches or ladder match, things that are not important. I just put them in there. That's probably why I don't have many. I've got 6, 3, 8. Because I want to get rid of as many as possible. But now I should save them. Got 7 there. Lots of them. 7s. Yeah, I'll never use the level 1s, level 2s even. I won't use, so all donated. All donated. And so that's how you vote. And if you want, you can see what I had. Nope, that's not the one. How can I see the tactic? Here it is. So you can see what I put for Barbarian bashing. I'm not going to show everyone on the screen. This is our secret source. But later when you can watch it, you can see when you're a part of the union, you'll be able to go in here and see. This is like a normal tactic that I use, except for this part here. This is a normal tactic. Actually, this is interesting. Why is it like, I know, yeah, it's possible. So this is actually a tactic that I use for my teams, because I only have like one. Don't show, it's public. Yeah, this is the kicking. This is what you need to do. But the rest of it's secret. And the new regime, there's actually I haven't done anything. I was just like, oh, what happens if I click this? Click. Rob, don't go clicking things. Oh, click this. I clicked it and it created new regime, which I haven't. Actually, I should put a thing here. To be edited. Okay. What do you want? Yeah, there we go. I should put a question mark, but I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, invalid. I can't have a dash. To be edited. What do you want? There it is. Maybe it's too long or something like that. To be edited. Can I confirm that one? Okay. Yeah, maybe it was too long. To be edited. So later I'll create some different options. And then other people, if they want, they can create their own. And that's going to be fine. And you just vote for the ones that you want. And have you seen how you choose the players on this one? Lineup. So what you do is you just go to, for example, I'll choose this one here. And Geraint Osborne. And it shows you, like, for position 1, for this position, these are the options. These are the options for position 1. We've got Geraint, and it's an order of level. First it's an order of votes, and then it's order of level. So here we have Geraint Osborne. He's a level, Woodward Games is 83 prop, level 83. We have an 83 hooker too, who's on the other wing. So what are these? This is the symbol of, this is in our first 15. This is in our second 15. Our first 15, our third 15. So if I vote for James, so if I get rid of Geraint Osborne, who's going to appear? It should automatically change. I know someone else has voted for him. Okay, so that won't happen. And Victor Royals has voted for this player too. So, and if I vote for him, for James Worth, he will now become the number 1 in our team. He'll be our prop on our team. So Darren Bellamont's 78, level 78 prop will be the one. And this player, which has been voted for, will be on the bench. Okay. This one, Silver Ferns, is right here. So you got like it says lock. We'll go have it. You can actually compare them. And if I want, I can also, for example, remove my vote from here, and I'll put, I don't know, him up there. I can put in the 4th position. So now he is going to be on the bench. There he is. So now he's on the bench. Now, so what happens is, the thing is, he's a tall player for a prop, 195. It's always best to have like 187. I prefer 185 or less for my props. And so that's why I wouldn't vote for this one here. He'd be a good flanker. The problem is, since the system, the game automatically chose nominations, automatically chose players to fill this position here. For example, you, I know, didn't put Andre Adams as a prop, I think. This is why I said before, anyone that can join the release candidate, please do, so we can change, so you can change your players' positions. So we have more options, more better players for each position. So this is default, okay? So I'm going to vote for, so he would be the on the bench. So I'm going to vote for this one again because I like that player. He's like one of the strongest props in the game. This 2 says he's in the, what do you call it? The second 15. And he's in position number 3. So he's already been voted there. If I vote for him, he will go into the first 15. So if I vote for Matamala, he would be promoted to the first 15, okay? And like there's this lock here, got a center. The reason my center is here, because in the nominations, all the way down here, oh, this is going to take forever, just waiting. We've got some utility forwards and utility backs where in theory, these players will also appear as options, okay? So if we're going here for some reason, I don't know why this Bonifico Saz, I got a center there. I don't know why. Okay, so you can just, and that's how you vote for the players. And so if I go to, for example, who's this one? This would be Invicta Royals. Invicta Royals. You can tell who's able to vote. East Van Nutters here. I voted for him. Yep. Because he's like a good fly half. It says wing, but he's actually a very good fly half. Who else we got here? Invicta Royals. Durham. Yeah. Then we go to the second team. A lot more variety. A lot more variety of players. Let's go see if we've got one of your Invicta Royals. What's your badge look like? Let's go have a look. Oh, I can't even see it. Anyway, if you can see any of your players here, you can go check it out. Who's this one? Oh, that's Hedegals. So this is how you... Oh, I actually got a vote remaining somewhere. So these are all a lot more mixed because they're not really worried about this. Here, you got Silver... here we go. Silver Fern. Silver Fern. Look at that one. Yep, got the votes there also. Silver Ferns there, Silver Ferns there. Going up here, got any Silver Ferns in there? No. How about second team? I think what happens is also the positions. Yeah. What happened? Why is he proposed as a prop? He's like, I don't know. That's the reason. It's just that happened to... And that was a problem at the beginning because so many players are in the wrong positions. And it was like, So at the moment, there's only Woodward Games, Durham Belmont, and Invicta Royals that have put their players in the correct positions. So that is the reason why in our first 15, these are the main players or in the first 15 because the other options are not possible really. Because here, if we look here, we've got Invicta Royals. He's got an 83 hooker, but he's on the other, he's as another prop. We've got Your Lock, which we can't use because he's too tall. And he might not have the skills, don't know. The skills. That's a great thing that you can check out also. Yeah, is you check out their power and compare the strength. He's got 92 strength, 88 power, 84 and 88 endurance. That's good. I always love endurance for my all players, forwards and backs. I think it makes a difference because they don't run out of energy. They don't become tired or anything like that. So they maintain their levels of power, strength throughout the game. Maybe that's why my team does okay because of the endurance. If you look at some of my other players, have I got one down here? Here's one. Like he's a young player. He's for, let's go check out, I don't know. You got one of yours there? No, we'll just go for whatever. Hedagal Warriors. Okay. Ooh, he's actually good. This is, he's 34. Okay. So he's got actually 95 acceleration, 80 agility, 99 speed. His endurance, this is why I vote for him. He's only got 22 endurance. So what's going to happen is he's going to be fine for the first 20 minutes. Then after 20 minutes, all of his statistics, boom, are going to go down. In the second half, it's going to go down again. After 60 minutes, it's going to be like nothing. Whereas my wing's got 65. Look at Lomo. Remember he got 3 tries in the last 20 minutes? It's because of the 65 endurance. That's what I think. Because all the other players are like, they're really tired and everything like that. And he's like, I'm still full of energy. Bring it on. Let's go. Let's go. Okay? So that is why I voted for Lomo instead of Dallas. Yes, he has better acceleration, better agility, and better speed. Very brilliant speed. I love that. But he's going to become tired after 20 minutes. And that's what we want. And this is a classic demonstration of why endurance is important, I think, for all positions. Even though it's not a category 1, category 2, or category 3. I don't think it is for the backs. I think it's necessary and it makes a difference because I win many games with my teams, sometimes in the last half or last 20 minutes or last 5 minutes because my players have got more energy. So yeah, so that's the good thing about today is we won our league. Unfortunately, we cannot celebrate in the chat. But that'll get fixed hopefully very soon. So we can celebrate and say stupid things and whatever. So yeah, so that is what is happening. So let's just go look at that match again. Final score, 48-0. Unicorn Hookers beat the Barbarians. Congratulations and everything. I'm really looking forward to when the rep teams go public to everyone. So you can have your players in the correct positions, so that you can have voting for you and the tactics and everything like that, because that is going to make the game so much better. But and this is a good, Barbarians are one of the very good teams in the whole of the game, and we beat them strongly. Ganamos 48, now that was Spanish for we won 48-0. Okay, so well done, Unicorn Hookers. We are getting stronger. And just so you know, I've just made the union invite only. Why? I mentioned in the chat, but no one can see the chat. But I'll mention it next time because I have to go. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I've got some other things to do here in New Zealand. Thank you for joining me, Oscar. Gracias por venir a ver the cosa que hago. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time. Yeah. I don't know when the next one is. We'll see next season. Maybe the first match we'll see who we're against. Because we'll be against the winners of the other league matches. That's going to be good. Okay, so until next time, take care, stay safe, and as always, have an awesome day.